My name is Nabeel Raee, and I'm the artistic director of the Freedom Theatre. The history of the Freedom Theatre started long ago, before the Freedom Theatre even was established. The starting point of it is the Stone Theatre. But also, if we want to go back earlier, we want to talk about the initiative that was taken by Arna Merkhamis, who started to work with the children of Jenin camp in the beginning of early 1987, the first Intifada time. And she started to work on the street until she was received by the people, when the people really trusted her work, and they opened their doors for her. And then this woman started to be many women, because it started to be a movement of many people gathered together and established children houses everywhere until they won the Alternative Nobel Prize from Sweden, and they started to establish what is called the Stone Theatre. The Stone Theatre survived many years until 2002, when the Israelis invaded Jenin refugee camp and destroyed many houses in Jenin camp and killed around 67 people, destroyed more than 500 houses. Then the initiative came from 3 different people. One survivor from the students of Arna and Giuliano Merkhamis, who was the main trainer in the Stone Theatre, because most of the students, when they grow up, they became freedom fighters, and they've died in the invasion in 2002, except one person. His name is Zakaria Zubeidi, and they met together with Jonathan Stanzak from Sweden, Zakaria Zubeidi, and Giuliano Merkhamis. So they've decided to come back and to rebuild and bring back the idea of the theater. So when they decided to come back, they said, what we're going to call this theater? So they call it the Freedom Theatre, because as Palestinian people, we're longing for freedom. So they've decided to call it the Freedom Theatre. First of all, I would start with hope is a big key. Hope is what we are actually left with as Palestinians. I'm full of hope that one day we will get our own freedom. Of course, the occupation lasted for 67 years, but we never lost the chance, because we're still fighting, we're still struggling, we're still trying to tell the story of each other and tell the stories of others who passed in this Palestinian struggle toward the occupation that we are living under. I think and I believe that whatever the occupation does, and how many years it will last, in the end, it will come to an end. The injustice never lasted forever. The freedom of the Palestinians nowadays, it's a need. It should come. We should come together as Palestinians first. We should gather ourselves without this fragmentation and division that we are living in, and say that we want our own freedom. And that comes with a lot of work. I'm optimistic. Every day there is a new generation coming. So whatever the Israelis does, it will never come to an end unless they've decided themselves to say, let's end up the occupation, let's give equal rights for everyone, let's live. This place is big and good for everyone. But I think it will be very difficult, and they will lose this chance, and it will be too late to mention that when the Palestinians are ready to fight.